Hello and welcome. If you are looking to buy a non-traditional metal frame building, we can help you. This video is for people looking to buy property, people living in the property, and developers who are looking at metal frame non-traditional houses. These can often be thought of as a cheap purchase, but in the end can be embarrassingly problematic and costly, and this tends to never be talked about by the people who have been bitten by non-traditional buildings. One of the most popular metal frame houses is the BISF house, which stands for British Iron and Steel Federation. Non-traditional houses were typically built post-war years in the 1940s and the 1950s. There were also other types of metal frame houses, and we are still building metal frame houses, although in a much different style and format. This particular video looks at non-traditional metal frame houses. Sometimes they are very easy to spot and other times not so easy, where they have been altered and amended over the years, which we show you later on within this video. Let us first of all give some background information about the four types of non-traditional housing. The four types are concrete in situ, concrete precast, metal frame and timber frame. There are lots of metal frame houses, but the metal frame house that we come across a lot is the British Iron and Steel Federation house, built in the 1940s and 1950s. There were various different types of these houses. We checked the database that we have to try and establish which type they are. Some are in good condition, some are in bad condition, and some are in a very poor, ugly condition. A metal frame house often had to have a lightweight roof. This was often asbestos. The house would have looked quite different when it was built, with a shallow pitched profile, asbestos, cement sheet roof with external walls rendered to the first floor level. Many mortgage lenders are not happy to lend on this type of property. Many of these metal frame houses were built in different styles, and all of these properties were built to a standard construction. But over the years they have been amended and altered by the developers, builders or owners. Sometimes the alterations were done as we started to understand the problems with this type of construction, such as the asbestos roofs, because asbestos is wider than just a roof problem. Many things were made out of asbestos as well as roofs. We have identified over the years the areas we think are most likely to be problematic. The typical problems a metal frame house has, for example, are below average chimneys, rusting to the profile metal sheets at first floor level externally, and deterioration, rot and rusting on the structural metal frame, which can be hidden by cladding, render, brickwork or stonework. We can explain how problems with the property can affect the value of it. Some metal frame houses that have been rendered, altered and extended are almost indistinguishable from a traditionally built house. This is how we survey, by modelling different age types and styles of property and the problems they have. Our findings all go into our survey report, where we highlight the good, bad and ugly of what we find, with an executive summary at the start of the report, so you can understand the property you are buying, to help you get the right property at the right price. Please remember, a little bit of knowledge can be dangerous. If you would like to contact us, please email help@firstassociated.co.uk or free phone 0800 298 5424. Thank you.